Good evening. Right. I don't know if Christina Harris, you're still there, my lovely. You were there like half an hour ago, so not really sure if you're still there, but if you are, hello. So I've still got my garland on. I'll leave it on. There we go. Okay. So let's see who's joining me this evening. Hi, Christina. I'm glad you're still there, my lovely. So hello. Gosh, and James. Hi, James. Good evening. All right. So, all right. So, we've got Christina and James. Oh, it's really nice to, I say see you, but hear from you, that sort of thing. Have you on there? Christina and James. Oh, and Donna. Hi, Donna. May I get a message from your dad in spirit? I'll see what I can do, James. Okay. So, Dad. All right then, because this is usually my crystal animals, but see how we go. All right. So I'll just let a few more people come on board. So, hi, Wendy. Christina as well, exactly. There you go. Right, and Donna, thank you from Canada. Ah, love it, love it, love it. And Keith, KJ Jones. Hey there, Keith. Okay, okay, right. And Bernadette. Hi, Bernadette. Oh dear. Right. Oh, I'm just saying. I've still got my garland on. I did the most beautiful funeral and burial today. I'm a celebrant, and it was just stunning. I got to do it all spiritual, got to do cleansing with people. It was wonderful. I got to wear my garland as well, so even better. Everything was in purple. I feel very energized with the spiritual world. So let's see how we go. Okay, Aryan, hiya. Aryan, and Donna, would you like the messages you may have for me? I'll try, my lovely. Christina, second time with you. Love when you pull out the crystal animals. So do I. So thank you, Christina. Because you've been here for like literally half an hour. All right, let's go with you first, Christina. All right. That should. It was a stunning experience, and I literally had to drag myself away, especially when the mourners, the people, friends, and family brought out their drums and their guitars, and it was just it's like being, I don't know, our own little mini festival at Glastonbury. It's fabulous, but like spiritual one, not just weird and wacky music. Anyway, who have we got else? Davy. Hi, Davy Jones. Love that name. Christina, thank you, sweetie. You're very welcome. So if we start with you now, Christina, do you trust me in the respect that I'm going to choose an animal for you, because I really want somebody to be the first person to get a reading from my new baby animal, and it's a dear little bunny rabbit. Look at this. I got this the other day. All right. It's the most sweetest. Looks big on the screen, but it's actually, look, fingernail. It's quite small. She's a tiny wee little thing. Okay. So you greatly trust, you crazy person then. But thank you. Okay, so this beautiful little bunny rabbit is for Christina Harris. All right. So top fans, Lainey is live with readings. Thank you for that. Online live psychic readings, if that's you, V, or Stacey, one of you. And he is very cute, isn't he? Okay. Okay, Carolyn, hi there. I'll try Carolyn. Let's see how we go. Okay. So as I'm just saying hello to people as well, I'm building up that energy. And as I say, it's the first time. I literally bought this the other day, and it's been with all the other animals, so building up on that energy and that as well. Right, Christina. Okay, so we got the bunny. Let me write that down. Right, we got the bunny. Okay. Christina, would you understand, my lovely, that I'm being drawn to the little face here, and it's got quite a serious little face on it. Don't know if you can see that there. Oh, it's quite a serious little face on it, big eyes, but it's like the way it's just staring, right? Not in a sinister, nefarious way. I'm on about the fact of the focus, and I just feel very much that. Would you understand about the brow furrowing and the deep concentration that you are having to push yourself to stay focused, if that makes sense? With things that are going on around you at the moment. I know, as I say before, we have so many things going on, but it's whatever comes to um, the first thing that comes to mind for you. All right. So obviously, I can't say absolutely everything in your world, in your life that's going on, but this thing, I feel it causes deep concentration. But it's something that once you get it sorted, and I feel like there's getting it sorted and getting it agreed, whatever this is. And I feel like it will involve like almost like a balancing act as well. And by the balancing act, I mean with other people around you. So it's not just about you, but these it's once it's done, and this will help others in the future. Would that make sense to you, please, Christina? Okay, so hopefully it does. Dizzy Stitches Crochet. Hiya. You can give me some help, Dizzy Stitches, because I'm trying to learn. And Deborah, hiya. So, if would that make any sense to you, please, Christina? All right. Okay, I will. Would you? Right. Okay. So we'll have that there. Right. Thank you. I forgot I can do that because they crazily gave me admin attachments to it. So sorry, V. I'll try to be good. Okay. Now, would you understand that part and parcel of this balancing act, etc., part and parcel of that is you're having to filter out all the non-helpful words that people are saying, the information that's being given, and I feel this involves a lot of factual evidence, a lot of factual information, as opposed to just hearsay. I've again no idea, but hopefully it makes sense to you. I feel I'm just putting it down on the top of my laptop here, and I feel very much that it's like I will. I've got to show you. All right, it's like little body is just sort of slumped there. It's like quite cute, so cute. Look at that, right? But it's just like all plopped, and it's like ugh. And I'm not saying you're doing that, Christina, but I just get the very much the feeling that when you've just had enough of it mentally, emotionally, etc. And I feel like I want to just get home, just put my feet up and just go, I've had enough now. Got to leave it and deal with it tomorrow. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay. Good morning, Alison Wortman, wherever you are in the world, my lovely, if you're saying good morning. Okay. Now, Christina, I also feel as well is that whatever's going on with you, I feel very much I'm being drawn to the dear little legs here. Okay. All right. Thank you for confirming that. It's dear little legs at the front here. And I feel like it's you. I have no idea who you are, where you are, etc. But I just get the feeling you're the kind of person that just wants to help everybody. You just want to make things right for everybody. But I feel like you've had to pull back. Okay. And it's like, yeah, I want to, I can see help's needed. This is that, but you've had to pull back. Okay. And I feel very drawn to that aspect of this little bunny rabbit. Also, I want to say that, again we come back to this balancing act, but I feel like you've got other people responsibilities, you've got responsibilities for others, so it's I don't know if it's that caring capacity, whatever. All right. um Oh, where are we going? Right. So thank you for that. And then also you've just then said it's so hard. Okay, and I understand that. But would you understand about those responsibilities and that as well? But I feel I'm just again being drawn to the butt end of the bunny. Okay. So the way the little tail is there. But to me that's a balancing act. But you've got literally so much responsibility of looking after others. And some of it is self-inflicted. So you've taken that on board, and some of it is just expected of you without you thinking, how the heck did I get to look after them or be involved with that? And but you've just gone along with that flow because that seems to be your kind of character. You're just a giver. Okay, but you don't always receive back. Now I'm all for self-care. Okay, and it's looking after yourself. All right. And you're taking on your little sister again, but she's in, oh bless. Okay, but this is self-care. So with your little sister, okay, at 22 years old she is, all right, is taking some time out, and maybe thank you for that, and maybe just taking that moment out, doing something that's fun. And I see feeding the ducks. I don't know if you've got something near you that's like a little petting farm or something, but I see feeding the animals and the ducks, the little bunny rabbits, that sort of thing. Okay. But it's taking it away from general everyday things to just take you away and just to bring that balance and that calm of mind back. That will help you build up that strength as well, mentally and emotionally. Okay. So yeah, bonding time. That's a good word, bonding. That's what I was thinking of. We were getting there. Okay. Bernadette, I'm not sure yet, and Donna Ray Eve Roy. Yeah, it was Roy. Okay. Yeah, so hopefully you can accept all of that. And so for you, Christina, I feel very much drawn to the fact that I want to take you to 3 months' time. So where are we now? July, August, September, October. So toward, oh my God, that means I'm nearly 60. Anyway, so I want to take you towards the end of October, and I feel very drawn to the end of October. It's something, well, it's my birthday, 23rd of October, but I feel the week after that, and I'm feeling that it's more a birthday or a celebration, something, or you're attending some kind of get together, some kind of gathering, okay? And it's just get yourself a happy frock, outfit, whatever, and just go and enjoy yourself and leave all the dramas to everybody else, all right? And just let your hair down, literally, okay? And if you want to wear a garland, whatever makes you happy, all right? So I'll leave that with you, Christina, and wish you bunny rabbit hugs, okay? All right. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just being told the colouring of this. It's just reminded. Oh, chipped a nail. Damn. Okay. Things, distractions. But I'm being drawn to the fact of the colouring of this in regards to having that connection with Mother Earth and that bonding, that the grounding is the word I'm using. Okay, the grounding for you, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Just bring it back. All right. So that one's for you, Christina. Oh, thank you. I love that little bunny rabbit. Okay. So thanks for that. Right. Let's have a look through. Sierra. Hi, Sierra. And Bernadette. Alison. Walkman. That's a great surname, Alison. I love it. Oh, there you go. Thank you for that. Let's go through here, just have a look for some different names here as well. Hello, everyone. I've said hello to more or less everybody. Emily, hiya. Aryan Gupta, hi, I would love a reading. I'll try, my lovely, but give me a moment. Because I was looking back here to, oh, Sally Bly, I missed you. Sorry about that. Sierra. Sierra, can I come to you, please, my lovely? All right. So, Sierra, Sierra. Okay, so if you're still there, Sierra, if you're there, my lovely, if you just put on there that you're there, that'll be fabulous. Okay, so I will go to you. Oh, sorry. I basically, Sierra, if you're still there, that'll be fabulous. If you just say hello, then I know you're there because I've already got the animal that's chosen. It's a turtle. Turtle there. Look at that, right? Or we might call it a terrapin here, but it's no, it's a turtle. It's not a terrapin. Hey, there you go. So hi, Sierra. All right. So, um, I was just drawn as I was looking at your name. I was drawn. My eye was taking over the animals, and I mustn't forget this side as well because I've got them both sides of me. But I was drawn to this one, and I was drawn to this cutie pie. Okay, it's a turtle. How gorgeous is that? They've got to be one of the most beautiful creatures in our on our earth, I think, or in our seas. Okay, so where are we going here for Sierra? Sierra, would you understand, please, that I just get the impression that you go with the flow, and it's just like, you know what? I've had my worries, I've had my concerns, my oh my God, this won't work, that won't work, or this could go wrong, or it could be right, whichever. But actually, I'm just going to go with the flow now. But it doesn't mean that you're not planning, you're not doing logistics. You are. You're putting things in place. But if it goes a bit ski whiff, it's just like, you know what? That's what's happening. That's it. I'm just going with it. Okay, if that makes any sense. All right. So hopefully that does. Oh, I will. Thank you. I feel as well is that. Oh, there you go. Thank you. Taking life how it comes. Thank you. So if it makes sense to you as well, I'm being drawn to the shell, and I've used this for many years. This little beastie, and I've just felt the shell looks round, but actually the top of it is quite flat. Would you understand that at this moment in time, how things are being around you, that you feel energy wise, emotionally wise, quite flat, please, as if everything's just taking its toll and just pushing you down with that energy. And it's just like I just want to release it. I just want to let it go and just shout from the rooftops and just scream sometimes. And I feel very drawn to the fact that I just want to release. And I can't scream now. I mean, I could, but you'd all have no eardrums left. But it's just that. And I just feel that release is what you could do with. Okay. I get in my car sometimes and scream or whatever. And it's just when nobody can hear me. All right. Um, and it's just something that just a release of the tensions and the frustrations, if that makes sense to you. I feel as well, would you understand, Sierra? Um, I will, thank you. I'm being drawn to the neck here because it's got quite a long neck and it's on a bend. Okay. So I just feel that you're looking forward as opposed to looking back. And I feel like, but it's looking forward, it's you're taking going out of your comfort zone. It's moving, moving out of that comfort zone of changes. I feel that there are changes afoot, okay, or in this case, a neck, okay, but it's stretching. It's a metaphor. You're stretching your neck. You're having a look, see, you're giving it a go, but you're ready to pop back into your shell just in case it doesn't quite go to plan. And but it's knowing, putting a positive spin on that, Sierra, is having a knowing that you can always come back. You can always, you're safe. Okay. It's very much you taking that control. And I feel that that's what's been missing for quite a while is you taking control of you and what you want to do. Would you understand that, please, Sierra? You've been quiet a while, so I need to find out that you're still there. Oh, she's still there. She's still there. So what's that? Going outside of your shell career-wise. Yes, you understand that though, yeah? So it's knowing that and it's but it's knowing that you have your safety net. Always make sure you have a safety net. It's like when you go self-employed, that sort of thing, but you already have a job, but you're building up a business. Keep going with that job that you've got until your business is established, because at least that job you've got is actually helping to pay your bills, okay, and pay for your new business, okay. So it all works out until you're ready to stretch, get out your comfort zone and move forward. I'm not necessarily saying you've got a new business venture or whatever, but it's a bit, I just feel excited but apprehensive, and it's like oh, and but it's also blooming scary too, okay. So oh bless you, Alison, I'm just reading that. Are you twin flame? I like that idea. I'm going to write that down. Twin flame. Okay. All right then. So, um, oh bless you. Okay. Right. So coming back to Sierra. Um, would you understand as well, Sierra, that you're another one with so many responsibilities, but I feel there are a lot of what do you call those scars? Okay, I feel mental and emotional scars, as opposed to maybe physical scars. I mean, I've got physical scars that were caused to me, not by me. I've got enough of those as well, but it's just through surgery and whatever. And but I just feel very much that I'm drawn to the scars, but these are also emotional scars as well. And I feel the scars to the heart, the emotional side of the heart as well. I feel like, I don't know if it's yourself or somebody around you is just recovering from surgery or due to have surgery, but imminently. And I just feel like I want to bring in lots of healing and lots of TLC, okay, and maybe a chicken soup. There you go, or soup with whatever noodles and that, but something that's easy to drink down and swallow. But is a I'm not a nutritionist, but it's just something that will be easier. Thank you. I'm not sure if it's yourself or somebody very close to you. If they've got issues with their throat, please, because I feel like I'm being drawn to the soups and that, but I feel like I'm being drawn to like a raspy voice, raspy throat, in the respect of I don't want to delete you or ban you. What's that doing there? There you go. Oh, there you go. All right. So yeah, and it's that area there. All right. This scares me, this technology stuff, because he's like, oh, because it says, do I want to ban them or delete them or whatever? He's like, no, I just want to show their banner thingy at the bottom there. Whew. Okay, press the right button. Thank you. I also get the feeling here, Sierra, that whatever's going on with your life at the moment, my lovely, I've got the turtle is upside down, and they say sometimes we flounder, sometimes we feel like we can't right ourselves. But I've just feel there's people around you that give you that support and will help to flip you back over, metaphorically, not literally, okay, and give you that support. So although you are trying to do everything for you, that is very much oh bless you, thank you. So we send that healing there, okay, but it's flipping you over metaphorically. It's giving you that healing, but that support. But it's also emotional, and it's also like emotional support, but it's also encouragement, and those around you, the true people around you, and we can all do with this, but the true people around you, of giving you they're excited that you found your empowerment. You are doing well because of you, your skills, your character. Okay, if that makes sense. I'm being given that May as a special month for you, and I feel very drawn to around about the 3rd of May. And I feel like May Day is quite important, but it's more the I've got my garland on. It's what I've been wearing today, but I've just feel very around that, the maypole and whatever. But the celebrations around there, and I feel that that is a celebration of being alive, if that makes sense to you. Thank you ever so much. I will leave that with you. But I will. Uh, I want to say to you, well done, because it's been a while. It's about blooming time that you are where you are now, and have faith and trust in spirit world, but also in your own self worth, but also your skill set. Okay, because you got it. Okay, it's not easy, but you've got it. All right, so believe. All right, so thank you for that, my lovely. Um, Right. Hi, Tanya Titus. I'll see if I can come to you as well. Michaela Grosvenor, Donna Coleman. Hi, everyone. Aryan again. I will maybe come back to you, my lovely. You have to bear with me. Okay. Um, right. Okay. Right. Let me just have a look. We got anyone else? Right. Okay. Thank you. Um, Okay, thank you, Donna. Appreciate that. Angel, Angel. Um, right. Possibly in a minute. I saw somebody say um, they wanted the blue heart. It was the blue heart. Whoever had that one. I'm just looking at all the messages, so bear with me. All right. I don't know if you can like search in the comments. I've no idea. I'll have to ask about that one for next time. Blue heart. I don't know. Let's go to the bottom if they've come up with that one. Um, okay, right. That was me. So that was Donna Roy. Thank you, Donna Roy. Okay. So don't think I'm ignoring everyone else, but it's what I get drawn to as well. All right. So Donna Roy, you wanted the blue heart. All right. Okay, so I've just got to find me blue heart now. Oh, straight there. Get you. You've been looking at the pictures, haven't you? Okay, so thank you. So Donna Roy has asked for, let me see. There we go. All right. So blue heart. And if I turn it over, you see the bit here. All right. Okay. Again, with the angle of the dangle. All right. But you look at my nails, my fingers aren't that big. Yeah. So it's actually quite small. Oh, look at that. It's quite small. Okay. So she's lovely. You're very welcome. All right. So Donna Roy. Should have put the light on. It's not dark, dark, but I'm in the shadow now. Okay. I'll just go with the feeling of that then. Thank you. Right. Donna Roy. I will. Donna Roy. The blue for the blue shark, the throat chakra. Okay, so that communication. But I feel very much I'm drawn to. I don't know if you can see that here, but there's like this. It's a scar. Okay, that's how I see that. A scar, an emotional scar to your heart. But I feel this goes back many, many years, many, many moons. And I feel very much it's something that happened previously in your younger years. And I just feel there it's something that you've been working on, working on, working on to leave it in the past, if this makes sense to you. All right. And I feel like I just want to scoop it up and literally drop it, pardon me, in the past. Okay. Um, okay. But you know also that this is part of you, but it doesn't define who you are. Would that make sense to you, please, Donna Roy? Okay, thank you. Hi, Bassett. Shahbaz, great names we have on here. I love it all. I love it all genuinely. Right, so we've got that so that you understand that. Now, compared to some of I've got another heart here, which is a little bit bigger. All right, but so much different. All right, okay. So you see that this is so busy. This one. All right, but you've chosen the blue, which is almost plain, really, but it's not. How beautiful is that? All right, so much depth, and that is you, Donna Roy. There's so much depth to you, but I feel you're a private person, and I call myself Marmite, so or Vegemite because Marmite burns my mouth. But Vegemite, you either love it or you don't love it, okay? But the ones that don't love you for you is because they don't know you. But I feel also you're quite reserved in accepting other people, trusting other people, because again, with the past trauma. Does that make sense, please, Donna Roy? Okay. Also, I feel there that the heart as well. I don't know if you've just got new a relationship, or I don't do relationship in that regard. Okay. Thank you. But I just feel there that it's just something happened in your life that has just brought a smile to your face. And I see I've got little gerbil cheeks today, haven't I? And but I'm just being drawn to my smile as well because I feel like it's like you are feeling almost the way I'm getting it, Donna is I feel quite bubbly inside of just smiling. And it's like, you know what, I'm enjoying. Excuse me. I know there's so much rubbish going on in the world, so much negativity and toxicity. But for you, I just want to bring that smile and know that you know what. I'm going to stop for a moment and look up at the clouds because, as I read today in this service, you look at the clouds out there now, and you won't ever see the same formation in your whole life because it's there, fleeting, and it's gone. This isn't just for you, Donna. It's for everybody listening. It's grab the moment and appreciate that you're alive. And I feel very much that there's something that's changed in your just literally maybe in the last 3 days or the last 3 weeks, whichever, but the last three something. And I feel very much that it's just something that you've now seeing hope again. Do you understand this? And I just hope that that makes sense to you. Okay. I will. Thank you. Now, I know we've got a Christine that was on here, but I just feel very much I have a Christine with a C, and feel that there's a Christine around you here on the earth plane with by the name begins with a C, not a K. Okay. Because we had Christina earlier. Now, this is a Christine. Um, good. Thank you. Be honest with yourself and smile from the inside when you're ready, from the inside. I want to bring in a B name for you. I'm being shown Barry, but I don't feel it is Barry, but I feel it's along those lines, Barry kind of sound. Okay. I also feel like I have a Sybil or a Sydney, or possibly both, but in the spirit world, please, if they make sense. I feel like just everything is opening up for you, and the possibilities of branching out. Okay. I know I'm not holding on to the heart anymore, but that's the thing is it's like you've let your heart go. And I don't mean just like gone. I'm on about the fact of it just letting it go because you've channeled your heart so much. It's like you go with the emotions more than anything. Um um Okay, don't be stuck on the names, all right? If anybody else recognizes those names altogether, I can't remember what I've said, but if they recognize it's a bunch of names, if you can take all of them, not one or two, but all of them, please let yourself be known, all right? Because sometimes they jump in, all right? They jump the queue. Okay. So great name, Phoenix Bird. I like that. Okay, that was my Phoenix Bird impression. Okay. Where are you going there? Yeah, and I just feel like with regards to you know what I was saying about the depth in this, there's so you see all the different patterns in there, all right? There's so much more to do and so much more to explore, Donna, if that makes sense. All right. And I feel very drawn to the fact I can't sense if your mum is still here on the earth plane or in spirit, but I just feel drawn to mum and the closeness there, that connection with mum, if that makes sense. Because sometimes spirit are so close that sometimes I mistake it and feel that they're still here on the earth plane because they're with you so much. So right, what was that? Any message from your mum in spirit? There you go. Should have just gone with that then, shouldn't I? Okay, but there you go. I have gone with it. So that is how close she is, Donna. She's around you all the time. Although you doubt it, you doubt that connection, you doubt that evidence that you're being given. Okay. And that's where the heart is also the scarring and this little mark here. Okay. That is the grief of you grieving, and it's your grief journey. Grief is so this is for all of us. Let's be of each other's helper and angel. Oh bless. Okay, but which is nice with the old angel wing there. Her face is there as well. Look, there she is. Right. With regards to your mum, ready going. Right. That connection with mum is so close, even if you don't feel her around or you doubt it and you think, oh, I can't feel her, I can't sense her, there's nothing moving, there's nothing this, there's nothing that. Don't worry because those things are there, but because you're so busy looking for them, you can't see them. It sounds a bit weird, but it tends to work like that because our thoughts come in, and with spirit, it's not our thoughts; it's our senses, our feelings, our you see something at the corner of your eye, that sort of thing. So Donna, she is there. Okay, she is around you. I feel I want to. It's almost like I want to not hold your head up, but I do. I feel like I want to just lift your head up, but hold it up until you're ready to hold it up yourself. Do you understand this, Donna? And I feel that comes from mum. And she says, come on, hold your head up high. Okay. And she says, you deserve everything good to happen. All right. I will, thank you. I've got an itchy hand at the heel of my hand. I've no idea what this means just yet. So how does that reflect on Donna? Okay, so I'm glad you do. Thank you. If it's not quite right for you, let me know because I'll ask a bit more information. But I'm being drawn to the heel of the hand. Would you understand that you've had to put your fist down? Like it's like, no, I've had enough now. No, you can't keep doing this. I'm putting my fist down, and I just feel like this is along those lines that you've had to do that. Okay, but I also want to clap you as well and just say well done, and I want to go yeah because it's like you're doing so much for everybody else, but it's not being acknowledged. I know you're not doing it because you want it acknowledged, but a nice thank you or a nice they appreciate it or they recognize the good things that you are doing, the support that you are giving, if that makes sense. I'm being shouted out. I'm not being shouted at. I'm being shouted at. September as a special month for you. I feel that there's two birthdays and I feel what's the word month before June, August. Somebody I feel fell ill, and they were just into August before as they passed. If that makes sense to you, all right. Okay, and you have a sense of your mum. That's good. Okay, so it's knowing that she's there, and that's what I say with when spirit are so close, and your mum is so close. It's for me as a medium. It's difficult sometimes to ascertain if they're physically here still or in spirit because of that closeness, which is a beautiful thing, Donna. And you are so much like your mum, and I feel very much that I know right, thank you. I'm being drawn across the chest area as well, and I'm being drawn to the fact that I want to keep doing this with my blouse. One, it keeps slipping, but two, I just feel like I need to keep adjusting my clothes, and I can't see if that's because Mum, if it was a weight issue or whatever, but I just want to do that. And she says, "You look beautiful in whatever you want to wear." Okay, with or without clothes, she says, and she's chuckling at that because you wouldn't agree. Would you understand that, please? It makes sense. Love the feeling of having a clothes. It is a wonderful thing, isn't it? So good. All right, so I'm going to leave that with you, my lovely, and thank you. And grief, as I say, right? That grief, where's it gone? That bit there. That bit. All right. Okay. That you imagine, that's our grief that we have, wherever it is in your heart there, wherever it stores it. And grief is like a bubble in our heart. And it's just, you learn to grow and live your life around that grief. So it never goes. It just, you might be able to enjoy your life again. Okay. But you do because your mum thank you. She makes you feel like she's singing to you, or like you find yourself humming or something, and that's how she makes you feel. She just gives you that, okay, that kind of feeling. I've got to go get on because basically I feel like I could be all night long with you, Donna, with your mum. All right, but anyway, crystal animals, whatever. We'll go back to them. All right. So thank you, my darling. Appreciate that. Right, who we got here? It is, isn't it, Keith? It's a lovely blue, so thank you. Mina, hi. Hopefully you can, Mina. We'll bear with me a minute. Right, let me go up here. Is James around? He wanted his dad, didn't he? But what I can do is maybe a mixture of dad and animals as well, because the animals would be more like the yeah, I don't know, but James Marchant. All right, let's go there. May I get a message from my dad in spirit? I don't know. Let's give it a go. All right. So, James, would you understand? Would Dad have had an issue with his nose, please? Because I just feel very much around my nose and it's like tickling. All right. And I know spirit, when they come close there, they make my face. It's like being in a spider's web, like it all over your face. It's weird, but also my nose. All right. It's either that or I'm going to sneeze in a minute. Ooh, no, I'm okay. Your dad, okay. Right. As I'm doing this, I just get the impression, oh, he had no issue though. But you've got a cold. So is your poorly nose all red and sore around here? All right. Because I feel very drawn to this area of your snozzle, right? Okay. As opposed to the feeling that spirit is around there. All right. But would you understand that your dad would say, come on then, just get on with it. You're big and brave, you can do it. And like I just feel like he would have had that kind of oh bless you. Please send healing to James, all right? Because he's just obviously he needs that. But it's just horrible head colds and that, aren't they? They just squash you down, don't they? Okay, so we'll send that healing out to you. Now, with regards to your lovely dad, and I'm going to call him your lovely dad. I will. For some reason, right, James, your dad is drawing me to this. Okay, all right. I have no idea why, but let me just say your dad is chuckling. All right. He's not being a pervy perv or anything like that. This is how he's make me feel here. But he says, you know what? You appreciate other people. You appreciate them from the inside out. It's not just what they look like. Do you understand this, James? I feel very much that your dad was a similar kind of character. Where are you going there, my lovely? I feel very much that I'm drawn to the tummy area, and I feel like I just want to take away, not the tummy, but I just feel like I want to take away all the pain, all the issues that are going on with the tummy as well. So I can't see if that's yourself or if that's with dad. All right. Um, and I just feel drawn there. And Ow, 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 thank you. And this could just be my ankle, my foot, 'cause I've been on my legs all day. I'm being drawn to my left foot and ankle, but it's going up my shin. It's not physically going up my shin, but I'm being drawn to the shin. So I don't know if somebody's got shin splints or has had a whack on their shin, please. And I will, thank you. And I understand, from what I'm gathering here, is mum is still here on the spirit plane, on the earth plane, please. All right. If you can confirm that, because I don't want to kill anyone off, and I just feel drawn to mum as well. But I feel drawn to the fact that um, I will. Would you recognise within yourself, James? Okay, that would you recognize that, yes, she is here, thank you. Would you recognize it yourself? Because I can flit in between mum and dad, but mum here on the earth plane, dad in spirit. But I feel with dad and yourself, you put a lot of pressure on yourself because you don't want to let your dad down. You don't want to let your mum down. You want to feel like they feel so proud of you that you don't want to let them down, but you're putting so much pressure on yourself to do that. Whereas they'll just say, you know what, as long as you're happy, we need you to be happy. That is the main thing they only ever wanted. Be successful with what you do, but be happy as well. Because there's too much sadness out there. And I feel that you've had your own lot of sadness there. And it's like I want to put it all in a, I don't know if you've been sorting out paperwork and that, but I feel very much that I'm drawn to putting paperwork. I don't know if you keep it all in like a briefcase or something similar, but I'm being drawn to paperwork and putting it all in like this case, and it does look like a briefcase. Okay, it looks like it's maybe a brownie in color, but it's also thank you. And think about what Dad used to do if he had the briefcase, or if it's you or something similar. But it looks like it's got like, like crocodile, like the brownie color, shiny, but it's got like the little shapes, the designs in it, the marks in it that looks like crocodile skin, but I don't think it's the real thing, all right? Because your dad wouldn't have agreed with that, is how he makes me feel. I feel he liked animals, but he says I just couldn't eat a whole one, and I feel he's laughing at that because I just feel like he liked his food, your dad. Okay, oh thank you. And I feel towards the end of his life, it became more difficult for his body to process food, like to once it's eaten to process it there to break it down, and there were issues around storing the protein and that sort of thing. Would you understand that, please, James? All right. Um, Thank you. Now, this could just be my eyes because I've had a very, very long day already, and I feel like my eyes feel very tired and very dry. Yes, I do need to put my drops in, but I also feel in regards to your dad, sorry, your mum. I know she's here, but I feel drawn towards mum's eyes. Okay. Oh, no problem with the food. Oh, don't stick to just, oh my gosh, you never had any problems. Don't think like that in that regard. But if it's not dad, it's either yourself or somebody like mum, somebody around you that's had issues with the food, keeping in protein, or they're taking more vitamins, that sort of thing. All right. Or it's something that they're lacking in, like B12, that sort of thing. Okay. Yeah, I was going back to the eyes, and I feel like there's if you do an eye thank you, James, for putting that in there. There's something around the eyes and some kind of deficiency in the eyes, like as in, like vitamins or something to keep the eyes working, if that makes sense. Okay. Right now. Oh, okay. Thank you for that. Right. So thank you. Now, I feel that there's somebody around you that's been smoking. I feel like I want to take it out. Oh, okay, I will. I'm being shown, your dad is showing me this, right? He's got a cigarette, he's got a pair of scissors, and he's doing this, right? He's cutting that cigarette up, okay? And he's just chopping it, chopping it, chopping it, okay? And it's like and it's like little confetti going everywhere, all from one little cigarette, but it's just get rid of it, get rid of it, okay? So if you can relate to that, if it's not him or you, there's somebody very close around you that, oh, we're going to stop smoking, going to stop smoking, and then they don't, and you just think, you know what, that's it, chop it all up, and that's your dad saying, no, if you're going to do it, do it. None of these patches or whatever. And I feel your dad was a very determined gentleman, and I feel I don't know if he had what is it? I don't know if there was an issue or something with the roof of his mouth, please. I don't know if it like uh the way he spoke, but I just feel like the roof of his mouth was a lot higher. I don't know if any you've watched the film Bohemian Rhapsody, but when Freddie Mercury, the character, was saying about his roof of his mouth is so it gives him the higher octaves. Okay, oh, he's the one that had the eye problem, but don't ignore the roof of the mouth, etc. There's somebody that's with those the mouth issues going on there. Thank you. All right, and it's just that, just acknowledging that as well. I feel also that I want to sit you down and just say it's almost like I want to sit you down and tie you to a chair to say. Have a rest, guy. Have a rest. And I feel very much that it's just taking that time out. Um, what is that? What is that? What is that? Um, I will. But what I was also being shown, I don't know if you have any involvement with going to zoos or working around primates, that sort of thing, but I'm drawn towards primates. So we're looking at uh, um, uh, oh, whatever primates are. I'm trying to remember names of primates, so I don't want to offend monkeys and stuff. So because they're all different, aren't they? So it's, but I just feel around the right. You've said no, but it's just the fact is that don't there's something else there. Okay, where are we going there if you don't make any sense? Okay. I just feel like there's I will, thank you. Right, I'm just going to put your no up there, but that's because it doesn't make any sense at the moment. Would you understand, please, that there's either talk or ideas floating about going to the zoo or doing something similar to that, of going a place where there are captive animals, but going to see them. Um, and it's just that but it's taking that time out from your normal activities, but taking time out, but it involves you and at least another maybe two adults and possibly three children. Okay, if it's not you directly, James, then look around your circle at the moment, the people that you know, family and friends, and see if that, or colleagues, work colleagues, whichever. I will, thank you. I'm being given February as a special month for you, and I'm being taken to around about the 15th of February, if that makes any sense. Don't ignore what's being said because it might be there that you can't think at the moment, but actually it's something that may help you, may be part of your thing going on. I'm just waffling now. I do apologise. There was talks about religious trip, but with two adults and no children. Ah, fair dues. But two adults and whatever. But it's that talk of that trip. But I just feel like it would involve others. Okay, so I do apologise. Unless a couple of those other adults are quite small people. Okay. Yeah, so I've got that. Now, I know this is a crystal animal thing, so I'm not ignoring it. And I have brought in this one here. And I know she's not an animal, but hey, we're humans, so we are animal too. But with this one here, I'm being drawn to her back and I'm being drawn to the spine. Okay. And I feel like I want to send, I bet you're getting very you've had problems with your back. I do not predict. It's something you'll be aware of. But I feel like I just want to almost like I want to straighten your spine, straighten your posture. And I feel like I want to have healing going up and down your spine just to give you that realignment and that rebalancing of your energies, etc. Bear with. I've done so much talking today. A little bit of pain. Okay, so it's just, but this, if even if you don't need it literally, but it's just that repositioning and that posturing. Okay, we're talking about posturing as well. Your dad says, "Step it back, son. Step it back," because I feel there is something, whatever it is going on around you at the moment, James, that it's like getting you annoyed or it's getting you frustrated more than annoyed. Okay, and I feel like it's just step it back. He says you've got it, you've got the skills to deal with it professionally, logically, and not just emotionally. Would that make sense, James? Okay, so thank you. All right, and it's just acknowledging that I've got to step away from dad now, but he says, will you please say hi to mum? Okay, and he just says hi. He doesn't say anything else, just say hi, because um I don't feel Dad was an over talker, unlike me. All right. So I will take give you his love. All right. But actually, I feel he's more of a handshaker, and he would come in, but not like big bear hugs. I just feel like, like handshaking and sort of the manly tap on the back. That's how he makes me feel. All right. As opposed to a big bear hugger. All right. But that's what he's giving. James, thank you so much. All right. So hopefully that makes sense to you. I'll put this little lass down. So thank you. Okay, so let's have a look through. We've got James there. Let's have a look. Hi, Tasha. Aryan, Jody. Hi, Jody. Tanya, Rideout, Nikki Owen. Okay. Sarah Jane, I love listening to other people's readings and feeling the clarity and the love that they get from them. Thank you, Sarah Jane. I do too. It's just yeah, and I'm the one giving the reading, so I'm glad you find it. And I hope other people do. And I say this when I'm doing platform, and that is just take solace from the evidential evidence that I'm able to give. All right. So it's just all of it. All of it is beautiful. I feel very, very blessed. Sheanne. Hello, Sheanne. I've not seen your name before, my lovely. Okay. Jody Jenkins. Oops, where have we gone? Is it possible to heal your own chakras by yourself? If you have time to answer, I would say yes. In the regards of not healing but rebalancing. I did a recorded video meditation, guided chakra meditation with Lainey Baine, and you'll find it. I don't know. I guess you go on to find me a medium and it's on there. That aired last night, I believe, but it's there. So I'm sure if Veronica or Stacey's listening, if they can confirm if that's doable, and that will help you give that guidance of rebalancing from your root chakra to your crown chakra. Okay, and it's the wheels and the sparks. Oh, it's just beautiful. All right, so hopefully that can answer that for you. But yeah, it's rebalancing it as opposed to healing it. All right. Okay. Right. So, um, okay, I want to come to Tasha Worth. Tasha, are you still there, please? What is that? I can't see what that is. It just looks like a little blob. Okay. Thank you, Jody. Jody just says thanks so much. Yes, absolutely. So, and this goes for everybody because the chakras, from my understanding, is you imagine each chakra, and there are hundreds of chakras, by the way, but we normally deal with just the main seven, really. But we go in from the brow and the crown as well. All of it is what I do in the meditation, and it's just having that it's that rebalancing and taking taking that control back. Okay, so Tasha, was you I just said I was going to read for. I'm so sorry, I've forgotten, but we'll go with Tasha now. All right, so Tasha Worth. All right, so Tasha, are you all right if I choose you an animal, my lovely? Because I would. Oh, you want? Okay. Okay. Sorry. I was like, "Do you want this or don't you?" And they're like, "Yes, we do, but we also want that one." And I'm going to show you, right? Both. All right. So this is for Tasha Worth. I'm being drawn to the rose quartz pig. That is so cute, and also the amethyst or rough amethyst hedgehog. Okay. But I feel very much that I need to use both. So let's give them a go here. Tasha, are you still there? I'm hoping you are. I was okay. I've got a pig, rose quartz, the most cutest pig, and I've got the rough amethyst as well. Now, would you understand Tasha Worth, okay, in the respect of you're happy like a pig in whatever, all right? Okay. I'm not going to swear, all right? But a pig in whatever they run around in and roll about in, all right? I'm not suggesting you do that, but if you want to, mud bath and all that, each to their own. I'm on about the fact that something's gone on in your life at the moment where it's made you quite happy, and it's made you I don't know if you've been doing a lot of running around to get something sorted out, and then it's gone on and it's moved on, if that makes sense. Like you prepare for something, and it's sort of a few things went a bit skew-iff, but it's all happened. It's you're happy about it. Thank you. I'm being drawn to the fact that although you enjoyed, right, where are we going there? Would you understand that you plan things, you organize things, you know you need to order this, this, and this to provide that service for others. Okay, if this makes sense to you. Um, I will, thank you. Okay. And I'm being drawn as well, one to the pig here. All right. And and I want to bring you to the ears, the gorgeous ears, and they are big old ears, aren't they? All right. And I just feel here, I'm not giving you big ears, by the way, Tanya, but I feel very drawn to the ears in the respect that you don't miss a blooming thing. It's like you've got radar ears, and if you was a German Shepherd and German Shepherd puppies, their ears go different directions, don't they? All right, they go all over the show as they're listening in. They have the like little like, mind of their own German Shepherd puppy ears. All right, and I just feel like I don't ignore the German Shepherd or Alsatian, whichever you want to call it. It's the same breed, but it's just bringing in the dog aspect of it as well for you. And I feel very much, and if you've just got a puppy or a young beast around you, all right. So we have that a connection with. Okay, would that make any sense at the moment, Tanya Titus? All right. So, thank you. I feel as well is I will. Um, I don't know if you think about if you, you know, when you see something like say in a shop window, and you go up to the shop window and you look and you push your face against it, and it's just like you're looking there and you're just dreaming. And I feel very much that that window, that glass is in the way. There's something that you're dreaming about. You want something to happen, but actually. Right, Tasha. It's Tasha. I do apologise, Tanya. I just see the T and the so I should be wearing glasses, I think. So I do apologise. But don't ignore what I'm saying, just in case it fits you as well, because there's always reason for things, all right? So Tasha Worth, that's the one. All right. So I do apologise, Tanya Titus. All right, that's a great name, by the way. Yeah. So Tasha, does that make sense to you, please, Tasha Worth? All right, but that dreaming, that that metaphor of looking through the window, but you can't quite get to it because you've got these obstacles in the way to get there first, but you can see it. It's like, I don't know if you're saving money or you're planning for something. We come back to the planning again, of you planning for something that it's almost like the reward that you want to get to. Okay, and I just feel very, very just so excited. Okay, what's that? No puppy though. Lost your doggy for. Oh, bless you. Okay, you are a dreamer, but oh, bless. Okay, so yeah, but don't ignore that with the ears. I'm not saying you're going to get another pup. It is totally up to you. But the fact is that don't be put off having more dogs or other pets in the future, um, because of the loss of one or two, whatever. I've had many dogs and cats throughout the years, and I miss every single one. But we lost our Poppet a couple of years ago. I had my Yorkshire Terrier, and within 6 weeks, unexpectedly, it all worked out that way. I brought the Chihuahua thing home. Okay, and I mean that in loving respect. So, but it's sad, but it's also beautiful because she makes us laugh all the time. So she's brought that dogginess back in with her, but and her character, and she picks up on what Poppet used to do as well with how they eat and stuff. Okay, so don't be put off by that. Your dog, I feel very much. I don't know if you still got their dog bowl and bits, but I feel like it's in a cupboard. It's been put to one side, but you can't bear to get rid of it, or it's just there just in case. And I feel like that's just to one side. I feel also that don't know if you gave your dog pig ears, but I'm being drawn to the pig, right? Because I'm being drawn to the pig ears. And I mentioned the German Shepherd earlier, and my German Shepherd I had many moons ago, bless her Dolly. She loved her piggies. I called them piggies. Okay. Yeah. So it's just the little things that you would give your dog for that they just loved it because they loved the different things that you did for them that kept them happy. Okay. Um, and they wanted more walks, please. Okay. Bit late now, they said, but we are running free and we are over that rainbow bridge, whatever you want to call it. For me in spirit, your dog says, it says that he's just there, but you feel and sense them around your legs, especially. I don't know if they would stay a lot more on your right hand side, but I feel very drawn to your right calf, as in the side of your leg. And the dog is just leaning on you, and it's like they sit and they're leaning across, if you understand that, a trait that they had. All right. um okay, and that's where we also bring the rose quartz in as well for the healing. All right, so we've got the healing being brought in now. I haven't ignored, or I have so far ignored, the rough um amethyst hedgehog. Okay. All right. Now, I feel very drawn to the fact of the animals, but for you, Tasha Worth, I feel animals are very important to you. Don't know if you're involved with rescue or even just raising money for charity, that sort of thing. But it's Chihuahua thing. Yes, she is, Tanya. She is. She's a Chihuahua thing, right? Weird little creature. She's adorable. But yeah. So for you, Tasha Worth, is bringing that in for the animal side of it, and I just feel like there's that connection with the animals and feeding the wild animals. I'm talking wild animals here. So it's looking after those. Or I don't know if you go round and you watch animals like birds or whatever, or you know somebody very close to you that does. This is my binoculars impression. All right. So my binoculars. Okay. So that's it. I'm watching. All right. But I also feel that you've got somebody around you. Would you understand that somebody's called you along the names of like a wise old owl? Okay, that you know things, you have a knowing of what is coming, more or less, not quite predicting, but not far off those lines. Would you understand that, please, Tasha Worth? Okay, okay. I'll let you answer that, yes or no, whichever. All right. And I'm being given, show me, show me, show me. I'm being given January, February, March, April, May, June, July. July. We're in July now, 22nd today. Oh, must send this message to my brother, it's his birthday. But we're in July to this week now, for another week or so. And I just feel I'm being drawn to this month of July. I feel, I don't know if you've just had an anniversary of a passing, but either today, yesterday, or tomorrow. Okay. So if you just if that makes any sense to you. All right. um okay. Okay, so right, where are we going now? Right, and I just want to go, that's a weird one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One side quarter, fish alive. 5, 6, or 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I let it go again. And I feel very much that you'd sooner wild animals be free. And I feel that's something that you're quite close to your heart, if that makes sense. Anyway, I'll leave it there. So thank you, my darling, both of those. All right. And that funeral that I did today, the lady was a hedgehog. She was a hedgehog. She looked after and rescued hedgehogs and used her Reiki and Rahani to look after them and fed them and all the rest of it. And I'm thinking to myself, who's going to feed the hedgehogs now? And one of the men that come along is one of her neighbours, and he would help her. And he says, I'm taking on the mantle. So he is looking after the hedgehog. So yay! I'm so pleased. Okay. So that's all good. Just thought I'd share that with you. All right. So, there you go, in answer to what I've just said. So thank you so much, Tasha. And I want to give everyone here, but because I'm doing this reading for Tasha, but this is for everyone, I want to give you that you're very welcome. I want to give you all a spiritual hug. Just send that energy around each and every one of you, just to give you that hug of you are loved. Because I feel there's a lot of times we feel that we're not. Nobody's noticed us. It's like we just plod through life. It's yet another day, and I just haven't even had a hug. So that's me giving you all a hug. All right. So I just felt I needed to let you all know that. So let's have a look here. All right. Um, Right. Tanya Titus, I will come to you, right? Because he's like, was that Tasha or me? So I know you both name begins with a T, but I'm going to come to you, Tanya Titus. All right. Okay. Right. So let's go here. So Tanya, are you still there? If so, fabuloso. And if you're okay with me choosing an animal for you, all right? Because I am being drawn to this wee beastie. Okay. Beautiful tiger's eye, a little effalump. All right. Okay. It's a sweetie little thing. All right. And again, put it on my hand. It's not that big. Okay. And it's just stunning. All right. So, hi, Carolyn Sherman Finch. Great names. Aha, Tanya, you're there. Hello. Okay. So, Tanya, okay, I will. I don't know if you wear a piece of tiger's eye, please, or you have a piece of tiger's eye that you see every day, or it's near to you, it's in contact within you, okay? Or it's something you've been looking at recently. You know, like you pick something up and you think, oh, I like that. What's that called? Oh, that's a tiger's eye. Oh, it doesn't look like a tiger's eye, but actually, it's just the name of the crystal, okay? But isn't that absolutely stunning with all the different textures and that? And would you understand, Tanya? Okay. Oh, there we go. What we got here? I have tiger's eyes, a few pieces. Brilliant. So you're drawn to tiger's eye, and I was drawn to tiger's eye. Okay. Well, actually, I was drawn to the elephant. It was in the box, and I just put my hand on it because it caught my eye. Pun intended. And I took it out, and it's only when I took it out I realised it was tiger's eye. Okay. So where are we going there? Now, would you understand, please, Tanya? With that tiger's eye, I feel like I was drawn to the sparkle and then the duller parts, okay? It's just mostly sparkle. But would you understand that when people meet you and you interact with others, that you actually leave a bit of your sparkle with them, and you may have that commented on, like, you give great hugs, Tanya. You sparkle, you shine, you have this aura about you. Do you understand that, please? Evening, Barbara. Howdy, in good old California. Yeah, love it. Okay, so would that make sense to you, please, Tanya? Where are you going now? Ooh, I will. Thank you. Okay. Right. Let's go there. If I use my mouse, there we go. There you go. That works better because if I touch the screen, it says, "Do you want to delete?" No. So my what's that called? Cursor. There you go. Oh, oh, oh my gosh. Okay. The the elephant's trying to escape from me. Would you understand that you lose your patience very quickly? And it's like it's just through fatigue, it's through frustration, it's through just impatience at times. But that's because you've been waiting, whatever's going on. And I just feel there that it's sometimes just feel, you know what? I'm not just nearly chucked it then across the room, but I'm not going to. I've got hold of it. Okay. And that's what I want to tell you, Tanya, is I've got hold of you. Not me personally, spirit. Your spirit loved ones, we've got hold of you. Okay. May not be physical, but definitely emotional and spiritually. They've got hold of you. You are protected. You are clean as well. That's a weird expression to use, but I feel that they make me feel like you are clean, or I would say cleansed. Okay. I did a smudging today at this service, and it was just so beautiful, and the smudge smell was sage and that rose, and it was just absolutely lovely, and it was just the way it was done, and I just feel like I want to do that to you. Obviously, I can't physically do that to you, but I just want to do that and give you a smudging to just take away all the negative, the different toxins and everything as well. Okay. I feel also that I will, thank you. Would you understand, Tanya, that you've been had to raise your voice to be heard recently? And I feel like it's like you have to say it loud and proud because you need your voice heard, and it's not moaning, it's not complaining, it's moving on. It's just you needed to almost shout or raise your voice in order to be heard. Would you understand that, Tanya? Okay. Ah, no, Cornelia, I don't have a butterfly, my darling. But yeah. Oh, okay. Yay. Hold on. Let's get there. Thank you for confirming that. All right. So I can't actually remember what I've just said. So as long as you understand what I've said so far, I will. Thank you. On the back of this lovely elephant, if you all see that, it's quite dark, isn't it? All right. So compared to the rest of it, okay. But can you see there's this marking just here on the back? All right. It goes right the way through. Okay. Now, with that, I don't know if you do this kind of work, Tanya, but I feel very much that that spiritual connection, or the very least, the belief that you hold within in your heart, that sits deep and true within you. Do you understand this? And I feel that that is something to acknowledge as well. That is something to build on. But don't be, the word I get is don't be delusional, don't be fooled, don't be pushed into things by others. Okay, because they may not have good reasons why they want to push you into something. It's like, you know what? Think before you do anything, but also before you sign anything over, if that makes sense to you. Check, check, check before you write a check, check, check. Okay. And if that makes sense, okay. And I feel that's quite important to oh, where you gone? There you go. All right, that's quite important to acknowledge there. I just also for you, I feel like although this is a really tiny elephant compared to say, oops, no, nearly lost my drink, compared to say this elephant, all right, okay, I feel little things, big things come in little packages. All right. So people are fooled by the fact that they judge you for whatever you look like. Yeah, size, shape, whatever. But they don't, they they misjudge you. Okay. And I feel you remember that. Don't be upset, disillusioned by others' judgments, because you stay true to yourself and you'll just flourish and grow. And I feel that that's quite an important thing to accept or to acknowledge. Okay. And you're 5 foot on the dot. I love it. And you are small, but so that makes perfect sense then. All right. Now, I feel as well, and if you do with a lot of ink or paperwork or pens or whatever, or writing, but when I just put my finger up, that was like all stained with with ink. Okay, that's why I had another look, thinking, well, hold on a minute, and that looked like it had, you know, like if you a pen's leaked or something. But I feel very much drawn to, you know, like ink pens and that. But I feel this is more a metaphor, Tanya, and I feel very much that that scribing or the writing side of things, if you're not already doing it, or you do like dribs and drabs of it, but scribing. Okay, and that would be channeling spirit, that would be channeling your inner thoughts, your just writing abilities, your imagination. Start scribing, start putting it on paper, or in this day and age, computers, whichever, but start doing that. All right. You don't have to, it's something you've got free will and choice. Okay. So to you. I've not given you any months or anything, but I feel January coming. So we've got a few months for that, but January coming, I feel that there is, I don't know if there's like a big birthday then. If not for yourself, there's somebody very close to you. Like I've got a big birthday, 60 in October. So what I'm saying is somebody's birthday, but it's a, you know, like a milestone birthday, if that makes sense. All right. So I feel round about the January mark. Okay. That's it, done. Thank you. All right. So put that there. All right. So what we got there? We got Pia Rigtrup. Hello, beautiful people. I like that, Pia. So thank you. Right. So who we got here? Um, right. Keith KJ Jones. Are you still there, please, Keith? All right. Let's have a look here and go to the bottom. There we go. What we got there? You are so welcome, my lovely. All right, so Keith, KJ. Are you there? Oh, you're there. Yay. Always helpful, I tell you. All right. So good evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are in in the UK, really, wherever you are, my lovely. All right. And yep, you're still there. So we got it. That's great. And I feel like so good they named him twice. Okay. So I don't know what the Keith KJ bit is, but I just feel like I want to call you Keith Keith, all right, or Keefy Keith. Okay. So if that makes any sense to you, I know you might hate that or dislike it, whatever, because hate for a little word is a has big meaning, and I feel that's quite important to acknowledge with you there. All right. Now, with regards to animals, because again, this is a crystal animal reading session. Where are you going to go there? Show me, show me. Ah, I only got this one recently as well, like the little bunny, but it'll be my second person I'll be giving a reading with this. Okay. And this Keith KJ Jones is. Oh, there you go. So that's good. Would you understand then why I'm being drawn to the pink quartz unicorn? How gorgeous is that? Oh, there we go. Okay. Absolutely stunning, beautiful, beautiful horsey. Okay. Unicorn, look. Me. Okay. I know I'm weird. All right. It's been a long day. Okay. So where are we going here? So, Keith. Oh, okay. I don't know if it's yourself, Keith, or you've got somebody around you that has that they've got getting a nice collection of tattoos around you. Would you understand that you have or know or have one yourself, whichever? There's either a scar or a tattoo around the neck area, please. And I'm being drawn to here, all right? But I just feel like I'm being drawn to this area of the neck, and I'm touching my right side of my neck, although to you guys it would look like it's my left, but it's my right side of my neck. Okay, that's where I'm being drawn to there. If that makes any sense, Keith. Um, okay, I feel like yep, sure. Uh, no tattoos. Right. Don't think literally, because if you haven't got any, look around you. Okay, that's what I'm saying. If you haven't got any and it makes no sense, then it's looking at those people around you. But it's either a tattoo or a blemish around the neck area. So it could be like what do you call those things? Like a birthmark or something, but there's or a scar. But I feel very much that there's a blemish or a tattoo on the neck. It might be just under the ear, but it's somebody that you know. It's somebody that I say you've befriended, if that makes sense, in the regards of I feel they're more a friend. As opposed to a BFF kind of friend, best friends forever. All right. Where are you going there? I feel very, very tired, and again that could just be me because fatigue and all that, but I feel very much I feel drawn, I feel tired, I feel drained, if you understand those kind of feelings at the moment, Keith KJ Jones. All right, I feel very drawn and all the rest of it. If it's not you, then would you understand about mum being on the earth plane in regards to the drawn and the tired, etc., or a mum type figure, please? All right, so let's have a look what that is. My best friend Sky Bryant had tattoos. He is in heaven though. Okay. So your best friend or BFF, all right, Sky with double K, wonderful, had tattoos and he's in heaven. Now, being your BFF, you know what I was saying earlier on about how close that love, that wonderful connection that me as a medium sometimes I they feel like they're still here on the earth plane because they are so close to you. Okay, but obviously Sky's in spirit, all right. But that's just letting you know he is or they, I don't know if Sky would be male or female. I just feel very drawn to quite a very strong, strong character, a strong energy around Sky. Okay, I will bring him back. Male, thank you. So, would you understand, right? But would you understand about that strong energy about them? That I apologise actually because I should have known in respect of asking Spirit, so asking Sky himself. So I do apologise. Okay. But would you understand about putting up with unicorns and other sparkly things, okay, as opposed to enjoying them? Or actually, you know what, I really do like sparkly things and unicorns, but I can't say anything about it because I'm a bloke. Would you understand this, please, Keith, with regards to your friend Sky? All right, and I find he had quite a not a delicate disposition, but I feel very much that he was somebody that um, took it on the chin, if you understand. And I feel very much that he had to, otherwise he'd be a crumpled heap in the corner. All right. And the unicorn, yes, you understand. So thank you for pointing that out. All right. So that's good. Also bring it to the rose quartz and bringing that healing in, and that the fact that there's so much healing around you. So I don't know if you're involved with like medical issues, or like NHS, or wherever you are, whatever your medical thingy is, if that's the kind of work that you do or something along those lines, involvement with, even first aider. But that's what I'm being drawn to there, is that healing side of things. But I also feel that Sky would be part. Would you understand that you and Sky competed against each other as well? Like even if all for fun, all for not jousting, but going, friendly, okay, a friendly banter, etc. But actually, if you think you can run 5 miles in 30 seconds, I'll run it in 20 seconds. Okay. And I feel that kind of connection between you both. I will, thank you. I don't know if you lived or where it was, enjoyed cycling, but I'm being shown cycling around like forests and stuff like that. And I just feel like the feel of the sun or the dappled light coming through the leaves, and I just feel like what he's showing me is he's cycling, but he's put his head up and he's just got the sun coming through the dappled leaves, but he's got the coolness of the trees, and I feel like he just wants to bring that to you in regards. That sounds so fluffy, doesn't it? But that's what he's saying. He's just bringing that through to that calmness, that peace of mind, that you can shut yourself off from the rest of the world. Would that make sense to you, please, Keith? Okay, thank you. I will. Um, and if you've watched Godfather, all right, okay, he died on the 20th of September 22. Oh, bless him. All right. Uh, I'm very confused now, that dating. Okay. Oh, let's not ignore it, dating, please, as well. All right. Um, Yeah. Okay. So as long as you understand that, all right. But I'm also being drawn to the neck coming down, and I just feel very much that, like when people say, "Whoa, horsey," and they pull your neck in, kind of thing, and I get that feeling that you've got somebody around you that's. I say I'm going to use quite big words here in regards to manipulation, controlling, not letting you loose. Yeah, letting your reins loose, to take your head and just go off with it. But I feel like you're being pulled backwards, and not having your freedom. Would that make sense to you, please, Keith? Because I just feel very drawn to the fact that I want to let you cut all the ties, all the, like do like a cutting ceremony where it's just cutting all the ribbons, the cords. That's the word I was looking for. The cords, okay, all the negative toxics, all the rest of it is cutting them all round you, and just letting you go, and just say, run, run, Keith, run, okay, and just say, you know what, look more into the legal side of things, if that makes any sense. I feel like I want to take you to that. I feel like I want to take you to the pointy end of the unicorn's horn, and I feel like it's a screw, okay, like a screwdriver, and I feel there you go, and I feel very much that I've been screwing things into walls, and if you're doing DIY or whatever, but I feel like I want to do that and push it into the wall. but I want to, I'm I can start doing oh, there we go, thank you. I'm being drawn to like DIY, that sort of thing, do it yourself, etc. And I feel like there's things not quite going in there. Now, I'm not saying this is what you do. I don't know if you're a builder or a construction, whatever, or an avid DIYer, but I just feel like don't forget the raw plugs. That's all I'm getting here is don't forget the raw plugs. Hopefully that makes sense to you. Don't know if something's fallen off the wall or whatever, because it will if you don't use the proper equipment. All right. And I feel that that's something you're already aware of or something you've been talking about. Okay. Or even thinking. Okay. I just poked myself in the eyeball. That wasn't a good thing. Okay. Where are we going now? I feel also I'm being drawn to the throat area, and I think we've already had that with you with the throat. Okay. But it's no, it was with I don't know. Yeah, it could have been with you. Yeah, the throat. Okay, but it's taking that to the throat. But I feel like I want to chop off your words as well. And it's like when they say think before you speak. And I feel like by doing that, by thinking before you speak, and I'm bringing my thumbs up because it's like double thumbs up here is think before you speak because you find it easier to think. And it takes a few moments, even more seconds, and people think you're not going to talk, and then you do, and then so what comes out of your mouth makes sense. Would you understand this, Keith? I will. I also, although I'm wearing a garland, I'm being shown I'm putting a crown on your head. And I feel I want to acknowledge that what you've done is commendable. I've no idea what it is, Keith, but I feel like I'm being shown a crown on your head, which is symbolic and just saying it's commendable. Well done, Keith, if this makes sense to you. I also want to say and acknowledge that it hasn't been an easy journey, but I feel it's been, like they say, you take 5 steps forward and 4 steps back, and I feel, and then you get cling on to it all, and then it's not stopping you moving forward, okay? But it's been a hard journey, all right. Um, is my dad around me? Also understand it too. I do music. Okay, so thank you for understanding that. And I say, of course, your dad is around you. Definitely is. Don't know if dad was into his music as well, or thought he was a bit of a DJ. All right, and I just feel your dad was quite I say a fun character, but I feel like he was a bit on the wacky side with his character. I won't ignore the wacky comment either. All right, not saying he had it or you do, but there'll be that around you. Okay, the old wacky backy. Um, okay, so that's just what I'm getting there with that. But your dad makes you feel like, I don't know if you had issues with like asthma or whatever, but I feel quite almost raspy with my voice as well. Okay, so with the breathing, and that feels like it's taking it down to the lungs as well, the top of the lungs and the throat area. Where are you going there? I will. Don't know if somebody around you has had a hand injury. I don't know if it's like arthritis or they've actually had an actual injury, surgery, whatever. But I just feel like I want to acknowledge this as well and bring in the healing for that, if that makes sense to you. Or they've got repetitive strain injury, something is going on with the hand, and I'm being drawn to the right hand as opposed to the left hand. Okay. I also want to take you to December, and I want to say jingle bells, Batman smells, those kind of story songs. And I feel your dad would have had maybe not that particular song, but along those lines when you was a kid growing up. And I feel like there would have been the innocence of the trying to entertain the children, if that makes sense. All right. And I know, and I feel that I don't know if it's either dad or yourself or both even, but I feel like somebody was a clonophobic, so they had a fear of clowns. I think it's called a clonophobic, okay, but it's just a fear of clowns. All right. You have a crown, so I have a crown on my head, no hand problems. Okay, so yeah, so basically, don't take it literally. Listen back to this, listen back to what I've said, and it will start coming to the fore to explain. It's not necessarily a crown. All right. It's the symbolization of saying you've done well. We are crowning you. We accept you. That you've accomplished whatever it is you've accomplished, but they're acknowledging that. All right. And I will. Thank you. They've just changed it not to from a crown. They've changed it to so my garland. They've changed it to the laurel leaves. Laurel leaves. Yeah. You know which was the original crown millions of years ago. Okay. And that's what they're putting on your head. That there. All right, which is just symbolizes that you've achieved something and they're just proud. Okay, um, that's it. Done. Where are we going? Yeah, I just feel like the unicorn has just run off. Okay, it's wee. Your friend Sky. Oh my gosh, um, I'm going on up to the spirit in the sky. Do, when I die. Okay, and he's singing that to me. Not just he's got the word sky in it, but that's how he makes me feel. It's like then he had like a sense of humor, where he put words to music or just put words. I don't know if he's rapping, whatever. But I feel very drawn to the fact that I don't know if he wrote lyrics or whatever, but it just makes you feel like he could get words to tunes or just create it. And I feel like he was somebody that I say meant a lot to you, but it hurt when he died. In the respect that it hurt you more than you realised, and it's sort of like it's almost like a delayed grief, a delayed acknowledgement of his loss, if that makes sense. He knows you rap as well. Boom. All right, we'll have that as well. But he's doing that. All right. And I'm sorry for my dodgy singing, though. Okay. But he's giving that. But it's also going on up to the spirit in the sky. It's that belief, his belief system as well. Would you understand that it's either yourself or him or both that would wear a cross, please? Because I'm being drawn to a cross. And yeah, that's it really. He's just saying, believe in yourself and believe in whatever you want to believe in, as long as it's good and kind and love. Okay. He says, that's really soppy for me, but you know what? I ain't me anymore. I am spirit. I am energy. And he's just letting you know that. All right. Now, I don't know if you've got an issue with your right shoulder. Actually, I'm looking at my left. So, whichever, but one of your shoulders, let's go for it, whichever. And I just feel that. It's just acknowledging there. Okay, look, what's that one? You're okay. Yes, I know that. Oh, bless you. Okay. So it's one of the shoulders. Like if you've got an issue with the shoulder, but I feel like I want to place a hand on it and just give it a little squeeze, like a little one of those. That's what it is. So it's not an issue. But would you recognize, please, Keith, that there is on occasion you feel like there's a hand on your shoulder and it just gives that little squeeze. It's the other way round, but I can't get my hand that way round. All right. So say from behind, the hand comes over the shoulder, but they're just giving it a little squeeze and just says, I am here. I am here. And that I feel is your friend Sky, just letting you know. And I've got your back, brother. Okay. That is how he makes me feel there. All right. So please take his love, his gratitude, his respect, and his love. Okay. Because he did have love for you. Um, and his eyes shine, they light up, and I feel like he lost his shine. I don't know about his body energy. I feel like he lost his shine just before he died, and I feel it happened almost instant, if that makes sense, please. Anyway, on that happy note, I've run out of time. I'm so sorry, people. But I want to wish everybody all the best. Keep on shining, please. Whatever you're feeling, mental health wise, emotionals, whatever it is, just know that you're loved and that spirit, our loved ones, are always with us. But sometimes we just feel that they're not. Oh, they're not showing me signs. But actually, we put our own mind in the way that stops us seeing those signs. All right. And yeah, but they're there. See you in a couple of weeks' time. Okay. So take care, everyone. Thank you so much. Oh, I've got what little bit. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Keith. I'm glad. I'm glad. And if that can give not just you, but everyone that's watching an upliftment and just that joy of you're alive. So live it. Live it. Okay, so enjoy your lives. Until we meet again in 2 weeks, you take care, everyone. Wish you all the best. Bye bye. Oh, thank you, Deborah. All right, let me put that up there. Okay, so I appreciate that. And again, sorry I can't get round to everyone. All right, but mwah, take care. Bye bye.